the ancient engineer ship. And we gotta blow this sumbitch up. Well, not blow it up. We gotta disable it. We're gonna. You'll see. I don't wanna give away too much more.
Let's go.
That's the source of the gravity distortions.
We got a pretty large crowd between us.
Who knows what's on the thing or what it can do? Get aboard.
I got
Shut
12.
it
You
down
got 10 over there.
by any means necessary.
Let me see what we got. Let me see what I can hook us up with. Excuse me. Here we go. Double EXP, double credits.
Let's go.
Let's do this shit. Yo, you should see Nina play this. Her fucking Marine looks exactly like her. It's fucking scary. Like, it's like they laser scanned Nina, like they did for fucking Control, and just put her ass in the game. It looks exactly like her. It's fucking spooky. Which is cool, though, because Nina also wants to cosplay Vasquez from the second Aliens movie, which I think Nina would be perfect for every goddamn reason in the book.
Oh, wow. We're not at the top. Well, we are at the top. We're like we're 2 and 3 for the whole category. There's somebody that's playing Fireteam that has 193. Must be a big streamer.
Ebus, yeah. Or they're big from something else and they just got a crowd following them.
Yeah.
I say, depending on when we hang this up, Bambi just started streaming. We can raid her, but I know we still got a level or two in us.
Yeah. I just looked real quick. I was like, oh, let me see how we're doing on Twitch.
Oh yeah, hold on. I need to get rid of my old... So, dude, I found out just how easy it was to get the settings from slobs into OBS.
Yeah, you can export them.
But here's the thing. So the export feature in slobs isn't what you use it for. You actually don't do anything in slobs. You just make sure your labels are correct. Then you go into OBS and tell it to import, and it will scan what it thinks are the various default folders for like slobs or other streaming software it's compatible with, and it just adds them to its database.
Wow. Oh, that was even easier.
It was that easy. It was literally a click. And I've been thinking about moving over to OBS just for less system intensity, and I've been able to do it this whole goddamn time. I don't even fucking know. No idea how mad I am about that shit.
I didn't even know that's the way you could do it. Okay.
It's that fucking easy, bro.
So easy.
And then the cool thing is, once it's in OBS, then you can export it to a dump file and then back it up wherever.
So easy a caveman can do it.
A couple of these old army dumbasses in here doing it. I guess anybody else except the Marines can.
Fallback. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, my brother.
Oh, yeah. That's old Fallback Joe. Me and that dude used to fuck shit up in EVE Online.
I had another buddy that was trying to get me over to EVE Online.
EVE's amazing. It's just you got to be with people, because that game gets boring as shit with just a small group after a while. Unless everyone's on the same timetable, then you can do some things. But
friend of Greg, that's a friend of mine. Oh, Greg's a friend of mine.
Those aren't people.
So this is the shit from Prometheus and Covenant.
Oh man, I did not like the Prometheus movie. Everybody loved that thing. I was just like,
actually, I heard a lot of people bitch about Prometheus.
Yeah, because the ending, I was just like,
okay.
Because they had you in that movie for like ever, and then I'm like, bruh, that's it.
Just one more movie proving that Weyland-Yutani is a horrible shitbag ass corporation. They are the ultimate fucking corporation. Oh yeah, I have a stim too.
Oh hey.
Oh, so yours and mine can stack. So if we do it at the same time, yeah, that's some Megazord shit. That shit combines and kills. So these little sons of bitches, yeah. Most of them are coming from the opposite end of the room over that way. So if you sit back and snipe most of them, you can really wail on their numbers. But they're not real damaging, but they're fast and there's a billion of them.
Oh, ran out of ammo for that gun.
I think the next room has an ammo crate.
Yeah, I'm back to the halberd. I was using my small submachine because I need to level it. We was only at 2 stars.
Yeah, so what I usually do is I'll level up a new character if I haven't run it yet, but I'll do it with the higher weapons to kind of balance things out. Yeah. And then I'll take higher level characters and level up the lower weapons later. By the way, December, a DLC is coming out for this. It's free for everybody. New weapons, cosmetics, and attachments, and challenge cards.
Next week, I think.
Let's find a way
Yeah, I think you're right. Danger doing gymnastics. Yo, I didn't know you was a little European girl.
You should see Kid Danger. You should see Kid Danger. This is where she be hopping around the house.
I believe it.
That girl wants to be in. That girl's probably gonna be in some type of gymnastics or something. Cause she.
Only the Eve Ground over Dust. I never played Dust, cause I thought that was a PlayStation exclusive. And I never had a PlayStation. I'm not much of a console guy.
When's the last time you had a console? You've been so PC heavy.
Last console I owned was a Wii.
Oh wow. Not even a Wii U?
Nope. Haven't bothered with it. I got so used to a mouse and keyboard that I was like, nope. I wouldn't mind a Switch, but I just don't have one.
You would have to figure out a YouTube video how to figure that shit out. Oh yeah, I'm talking about the OBS stuff.
That was what it was a YouTube video. But if I had known that OBS had a simple import function that simply scanned the other software, I wouldn't even have to, like, it was 2 mouse clicks. You know how fucking dumb I feel being a former goddamn good Army telecommunications technician, and I couldn't figure out 2 goddamn mouse clicks. I was so mad at myself. But I was so happy that I'm not stuck to slobs anymore. Like, I was able to get out of it.
What's this? Hold steady.
I was so mad at myself though, bro. I felt like such a bitch. Like, you have no idea. I was like, how could I not? I didn't even try.
See, I knew the export.
I didn't even try.
I knew the export function. I didn't know there was a whole other function for that. I was like, oh my god. Yo, there's gotta be an ammo crate somewhere, bro, because I'm fucking low.
It's coming. The export function doesn't work in slobs though. The export function in slobs only dumps them to a specific file that makes it so that slobs can look at your overview. It doesn't, regular OBS doesn't understand the format that slobs exports to.
Oh man. Where is the ammo crate? I'm literally on a handgun right now.
It's in the next room. So the sidearm or the handgun? Which one?
The sidearm, bro.
Are you on 3 or your other weapon?
I'm on the handgun, bro.
Okay, cool. You'll be all right then.
Movement, the little back things.
Here we go. Think of those controlled bursts, bro. Whenever you got your weapons out, that's how you treat this game. Controlled bursts. I'm just about out of rifle ammo, though. I'm going to switch over to my primary pistol in a minute. So, Joe, Slobs, S-L-O-B-S, is Streamlabs OBS. It's one of the 2 most popular pieces of streaming software. The other one being OBS, which is an open source. It stands for Open Source Broadcaster Software. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so OBS, SL, and then OBS.
Most streamers use.
Yeah, it's between the 2. So Slobs is a little. Slobs is more for autopilot, like you've never streamed before, you're learning how. And then OBS is either for people who like to pick up the technical aptitude right away. Oh, there's intel back here. Or for people who are more experienced and don't need to. Back here. Look for my indicator.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see.
Okay, we got incoming.
Yeah, then there's stuff like StreamYard and XSplit too. But
yeah. I've seen Explicit, yeah. Or XSplit, yeah. I know you're talking about.
I know like 2 people that use XSplit. I don't know anybody that uses StreamYard.
Everyone I know uses OBS or Slobs. That's it. Yeah. But Streamlabs got in trouble because they tried to steal OBS's patent. Because OBS tried not to patent because they weren't trying to make a profit. They were just trying to help streamers. And then Streamlabs did the typical big, shitty, douchey corporate thing and tried to steal the patent. But and OBS said, please stop, please stop, please stop, over and over and over and over again. And Streamlabs ignored them. And then a couple big streamers that were big proponents of Streamlabs went, okay, if you don't stop, we're going to tell everyone, and we're going to stop using your software. And then they went, oh, we're sorry, we have better ethics than this. And they did the slinky corporate shit and backed out on it.
Yeah.
So I have no respect for Streamlabs anymore. I'm going to gradually
fall back.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it real shortly.
I like Slobs as Slobs is just a backup for me now.
Look for the indicator. Look for the mission indicator. Look around.
Oh, okay. Download memory.
You got it. There we go. All right. Here we go.
Movement.
Heal station down. Just stay in the radius.
They're corporal scum.
Yeah, no, Slav's got, and so a lot of people have actually been peeling away from Streamlabs lately. I was planning to anyway, but finding that out about him, I started to expedite my efforts. With that night, my Canadian streamer homie Nom Nom Nat, she switched over to OBS, and I love Nat. She's brilliant, she's awesome, but she's not technically apt necessarily. And I figured, okay, if she can figure out OBS, I can figure this shit out. And I found out it was much easier than I thought. A lot of it's already pre-configured through Slobs though, so I just exported my settings and now I gotta tweak it as I move away from Streamlabs and over to Stream Elements. But I'm done with Streamlabs after finding that shit out about them. Bunch of fucking dirtbags.
Yeah, I really switched because out of necessity, because I wanted it to be less intensive for my system.
Yep. That's my other reason.
You know, I like the ease of use of it. And, you know, I rock with them for like maybe the first year or so. I think.
Once you figure it out, like once you learn from SL OBS, OBS is actually reasonably easy. It's just a matter of like, all I gotta do is get into...
Can't lock it.
Oh, this is the Cloaky Cat. Fuck this thing up!
Oh damn, I can't use. I was trying to use my buff, but 20 seconds.
Once you figure out how everything's placed in Streamlabs, it's
so easy.
OBS is not, yeah, OBS is not so different. It just doesn't have all the autopilot features. But if you've learned from OBS, you don't need the autopilot features in Streamlabs anymore.
The only advantage I would say is the cloud saving of.
Yes, I would actually agree. If you're not someone who's natively trained on like backing up software, yes, that absolutely 150%. And not everyone knows how to deal with a backup. Manual backups are definitely not everyone's cup of tea.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, the cloud, because I think like there's a really good like internet gaming cafe here in New York called OS New York City, and like a lot of their computers there have the Streamlabs OBS software in it. So like you can just literally just sign in with your account and get all your settings and then stream from there if you want. Some people do that. I've been to a lot of like the Twitch meetups. I don't know if there's I know there's a Stream AZ group, because I know a few people in the Stream AZ group, but like there's a Stream NYC group and there's a Twitch New York NYC group, and they always meet up there.
All the pathogen here.
I didn't know there was an AZ group. I might check that out.
I'll hit up one of my good friends that's in it and see if I can connect you to the folks there. I'm really good friends with this one girl that's in it, but she's not even in AZ anymore. She's in the UK.
Coming down the ramps.
She's in the UK because her husband's job moved in there.
Yeah, I also try to advocate for a lot of local business in Arizona, so that would be cool.
So I'm not even sure like where they meet up at, but she would know.
Oh yeah, I can figure that out.
All right.
Got him.
This Alpha, see, we should have had you before. Alpha, you're not doing too hot. You're not doing too bad. Beta was all over the place.
Yeah, so the only other thing I have to switch over is get new notifications set up through Stream Elements, and then just take the web source from that and put it in where my notifications are already, and I will be detached from Streamlabs fucking completely.
Streamlabs, it's actually been easier for me to set up my notifications there than Stream Elements, but everybody loves Stream Elements, and I'm like, yo, I've had a harder time over there actually. But I think maybe I just need to sit down with it longer. Like Streamlabs.
Right, here we go. We got him coming.
2 seconds, I figured it out.
Also, those orange containers blow up, so if you get a bunch of them around that. Okay, heal kit down. I got him. Cover me.
Got you. Really running out of ammo.
I believe we have another ammo crate in the next room. Hold on, let me heal Alpha here.
Oh, I thought this was like an open hole where it's like glass. I'm like leaning forward, y'all can't see me. Oh, this ran out of ammo. I'm like, why was that shooting? Got no goddamn rounds, private.
Yeah, the habit you want to pick up is learning to tap burst. Because if you just go full Rambo, you will run out of ammo on just about any class or any weapon.
Yeah, I'm learning that.
Movement in the walls.
Oh, there you go.
The sidearm's reasonably effective against these, actually. Because they have no HP, so you can just pop them out one at a time.
Yeah, see that? They start popping up the walls and shit.
Yup.
There you go. This game looks dope. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it's fun. Fall back. That's why me and the
I love
Wanderer
this
are playing it. You know, folks was hating on it, and then when I played it, I'm like, I don't know what y'all talking about. This game's fun.
All down. Move on.
I'm completely done with internet critics at this point.
There is an open synthetic near field on the far end of the room.
Like, the only thing I saw, there was an article that was written about this, and it was your typical 8 paragraphs of ranting bullshit from some opinionated loser on the internet.
Oh,
And they complain about this game not being a horror game.
2 coming. There you go.
They complain about this game not being a horror game, and I'm like, well, no, I mean, it's got horror elements, but it's as much a horror game as Back 4 Blood or Left 4 Dead is, because it's that kind of game.
I guess they wanted another Alien Isolation, and this is not it.
Yeah, it's like, if that's what you wanted to play Alien Isolation. It's like the people who bitch about Fallout 76. I wanted a single-player Fallout. Then play Fallout 4, you stupid asshole. Like, I'm so tired. If this game didn't give me what I got, it's just awful in the world. Okay, shut up and go away. Like, your criticism is not worth anything to me.
I mean, from everything people told me about this game before it came out, Fire Only is the one that put me onto this game, actually. And then when you start talking about it, I was like, oh, yes, I said, yeah, I know about it. I was telling you that Fire Only had told me about it. And everything that he told me and everybody else told me was like, oh, this is going to be like, in the sense of Outriders in the Division. I was like, okay, cool, because I like both of those games. sure enough, I like this game because it's in that same breath a little bit.
Yeah, they most of the criticism I saw about this game was just uninformed bitching, like most internet critics nowadays.
Like they killed Godfall when it first came out, but then Godfall came out, it was just lacking content. Like it felt unfinished. Kind of like it's kind of like Fallout 76. It was a good, like, people probably felt like it was a good game, it was just lacking content, and that was the same problem Godfall had. But yo, they murdered that shit in reviews. Murdered it.
Is complex.
Hey, reload.
Like the dude, like the main dude that was covering the game, they were giving him all the early access. Is one dude named Skill Up on YouTube. Yo, they was giving him all the early access. He was talking to the developers, like he was doing videos with the developers and everything, and talking to the folks at Counterplay that make the game Godfall and Sony. He had all the early access, everything, and he murdered the game, bro. Like murdered. Like he was just like, his review was called Godfall God Awful. I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah, I'm done with like, and don't get me wrong, the real bitch about like Fallout 76, for example, like it had a flappy ass release, and you're talking to someone who has a sickening bias towards Fallout. And even I was like, yeah, this needs a lot more. But people's complaints were, there's no single player mode. There is a single player mode for Fallout 76. It's called Fallout 4. Go play it. Quit bitching. Here, get in here and get these heals, man.
Oh yeah, so you know, because you know G4 TV is back. G4 TV just said, like maybe a week or two ago, they just said Fallout 76 is worth playing again.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, yo, if you're gonna play Fallout 76, now's the time to play it, because everything that was wrong with it has been fixed. This thing, like, he went through a whole thing with it. Guy on G4.
99%. And the other thing, like, you hear complaints about Fallout 76 now, but what you hear is people complaining about bugs that were fixed 6 months, a year and a half, 2 years ago. And they just chime back into the forums to bicker every now and then because they're those kind of people. The only validation they have in life is getting on Facebook and being miserable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, found it.
Wow. To me, I talked to somebody that plays the game still, like you, so I was like, okay, let me talk to you, see what the hubbub's about, and then I seen that review. I was like, yeah. I was like,
I'm leaving off of every internet critic ever. Like, they're all dumbasses. They might as well just start calling themselves digital Yelpers for all the fucking worth they carry.
Core stability confirmed. Stand by.
like I try to hit up. I try to listen to folks that, you know, that are pretty. They get pretty balanced reviews, and like there was one guy that I used to love watching, but like now he's turned into like one of those guys that hates every game. And I'm like, bruh, I used to watch you and love your videos. Now it's like every game sucks.
So this is what I have a rule now. Video games and the last like 5 or 6 years of politics kind of put the nail in the coffin for this on me. If you send me, here, look at this YouTube video of this person rating this, I guarantee you I'm not clicking on that YouTube link. I'm done. I don't click on YouTube links of anything anymore. Hey, check out this YouTube video. Nope. My answer is no. But it's a no. I will never click on YouTube links of criticisms or explanations ever again. Because it's always someone who found something that agrees with them, not something that objectifies. And I'm done with it. You will never, and I get this all the time, I get a lot of people do, they'll just send me a random TikTok or YouTube or something, I don't click on them anymore. You better tell me what it is. I'm not going to read the title, I'm not going to click on it and read the description. You better goddamn tell me what it is, or you just send it to me for me to ignore it. It's like junk mail.
I would send you, because you know I don't have a stake in Fallout. Well, I should send, but I would love to send you the G4 review that dude did, where he was like, and he was, like I said, he was balanced. Like he said, he was like, yo, the game is terrible at launch, it's worth playing now. Like, pretty much, that was the review.
Joe, please don't, because I will block you on Facebook. But I got your joke, brother. Yeah, I'm at the point now. People have been sending me links. And what the funny thing is it's people in their 30s and 40s. Like, recent social media has sensationalized this, where people just send you a video link, and they don't even tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you all now, I don't click them. I don't even care that you sent them. You better give me 2 or 3 bullets of what's in that video first.
Is this something we can mess
Get
with?
your bullet points like an NCOER.
No. The control
I don't. Well, that's the other. Okay, so like I'm ranting now because we in a rant. But nobody ever communicates anything in a sentence anymore. I could say aliens coming down the pipe, and someone's going to say aliens are coming down the pipe, and I'm going to and the 17 or 18 sentences for something that could be in a bullet point. So like I need concise communication before I determine whether or not the 90 pages you're about to show me are worth anything.
call this room.
Okay.
9 out of 10 times they not.
Fire only. Godfall failed because it pumps its melee combat compared to Warframe, comparing your combat to Warframe, and it's nowhere near it, but the game isn't bad, but it just needs to work on its elemental damage. Elemental damage in that game is like non-existent, yo. Like every build that I have in that game is for is DPS, heavy DPS.
I need you to heal yourself, and I need you to pick up a first aid kit. Don't heal me. Heal. Okay, cool. Be very careful healing yourself near other people, or you might heal them by accident.
Oh, okay.
Make sure you aimed at something. Okay. And then I'm gonna do this. Hold on. Where is Alpha? Because he died already a couple times.
Greg isn't so good with too many words.
No, I just have to know that those words mean something. 90% of communication that comes across media forms these days is nothing but worthless filler.
Okay,
so I get irritated. A lot of that also came from working customer service. Like, people would call in to make their credit card payment, and then for some reason they'd start telling me all the shit they bought on their credit card this month. I don't give a fuck. Make your payment. Shut up.
No.
Like, working in customer service has broken me on extraneous communication.
I know, like, now,
You need to get...
Now, like, for me, like, I'm just trying to, 'cause right now I work for a company where I'm, like, their IT support and network administrator, system administrator. I do, like, it all. Now I'm trying to be, like, the next guy where, like, now I'm helping somebody like me who's like, who needs like a 3rd level help, but it's an IT guy. Like, I'm trying to help that. I'm trying to do that next on my next level now, because
This is the final battle. So what's going to happen here is we're going to have to fight on... What's up?
Put down turrets.
Okay, let me explain before you do that, though.
Okay.
So, when I ran across the other way across the room earlier, this battle is going to take place on this side and then on that side. And then big capacitors, big energy cells are going to protrude from parts of the ceiling and the floor, and you have to shoot them. But they require you to go to different parts of the room to do it. So don't eat up all your turrets. Like, I've still got 3 sitting around. How many turrets do you have?
Let's see. I have 4 total.
4. Okay, put down... Here, follow me. Come with me. Put your turrets on that platform over there in elevated positions. Or as elevated as you can get them. Anyway.
Let's see, something put on.
Because this room, bro, this room gets shitty quick.
Got here.
So this is going to be a pay attention room. And then any mines you have, pepper those bitches in obvious choke points too.
I actually don't have mines this time. Usually I have mines.
No, you're good.
So
If you ain't got them, you ain't got them. But
so I got 2 there.
yep, and I'll come up and compliment yours with the 2 I have left.
Yeah,
You'll see this room gets shitty.
got 2 more. Well, I have 2 grids. Where should I put these?
Those are like mines. Think of those like mines. Deploy
Yeah.
them in choke points and movement locations. Just think of them tactically.
Okay, so I'm gonna put 1 here. Because you have 2 mines here. Well, I think you have 2 grids here.
So grids are like a field that affect the target. So there's like incendiary, cryo, and electric. Cryo is just a shitload of slowing. Electric is a little slowing and a little damage. Incendiary is just damage.
Okay, so I'm gonna put another one here.
Another, yeah, right up in front of here. And you know what? Some on these ramps wouldn't be a bad idea either.
This is my last.
Oh.
This is my last grid, though.
That's fine. Do what you do.
I have
Just
I have 2 turrets.
do
you
what?
Said I have 2 turrets. You said to save them.
You're good. No, you still have 2 left?
Yeah, turrets.
Oh, no. You can put them down now. When I said save them, I was thinking about, like, put them on the other side of the room. So just put the you know what? Come over here. Put them on either side of this little control panel, like halfway down these little curved spots.
So, right.
They'll turn around. Don't worry.
Got 1 here.
Like if something comes up behind them, they 360.
Yeah, bam.
You're good. All right, let's
That's all
get
my
out.
shit.
All right, let's do this. Okay, so come over here. This is gonna get hot, fast.
Shit, I should have.
'Cause this is the last episode of this chapter. So it's gonna get heated.
The same capacitors we encountered in the previous section.
Okay, so blow up these capacitors that come down from the ceiling. Shoot them, just shoot them.
She means shoot this shit on the side.
Ah, I see a 70% reduction in power flow. There must be more capacitors.
Okay, and then there's gonna be capacitors that are gonna pop down from the sides of the roof.
I see him.
Same shit. We have so many turrets in here that it's actually disturbing my sound device.
Things are getting hot.
Oh,
Alright, that big cloak, yeah, that big cloaky sumbitch I was gonna say is gonna show up any minute now.
he's here. I was shooting this thing up here.
You're good. You're doing what you're supposed to do.
That one's dead.
Power buildup slowed 50%.
Okay, the other one's gonna be on the other side.
Don't see any more capacitors.
There is another instrumentality at the far end.
I'm right behind you.
I'm going. I'm dragging it through, actually, so if it follows me, it's gonna get all kinds of shit happening to it.
Enter the sequence. Bone. Protective. Withdraw.
I got it. Same thing. Sides and then a big sumbitch in the middle.
There. Two more to either side.
Hit your weapon booster. And then I'm gonna hit mine in a minute too, when we go to take out the big one in the middle.
Oh, you got that
Buildup
capacitor.
rate reduced to 16%.
Yep. Okay, we got one in the middle.
Capacitor is in the center on the floor.
Let's see. Let's see.
Alright.
That's
I'm
it.
gonna hit it.
The weapon booster. I got 17 seconds before I get mine.
I did it. I already did it. Get over here by me. You get some health if you need it. Okay, we blew it up. Just fight off the rest of them.
Yeah, there was one. There was that last part you didn't get. I got it.
I do not believe the alien ship will fly again.
Okay, we got a few stragglers. Just pick them off.
We'll keep a garrison aboard anyway.
The Alpha
Things
actually
have
got him.
flied. With just our luck,
Wait,
he
nope,
heals
still got more.
himself, too.
Yep. Sometimes there's a little residual wave after the objective is completed. It happens.
Yeah, we were real tactical on this thing because that would have been a mess if we didn't set up everything beforehand.
Alright, let's roll. Over here. Over yonder.
There's one. There's two down.
We're good. They're not important. If we get down to this exit, it'll auto-kill the level.
Get out the way. Get out the way.
Oh, set us down
Move,
nothing.
bitches. Get out the way.
Extract. Beers are on me.
Goddamn Marines. Love them.
Appreciate y'all all being here in the chat tonight.
Likewise, thank y'all.
Watching me and my man, the Eternal Lone Wanderer, who's been streaming for like 9 hours. You know, I've only been on here.
Let me see. What is my uptime right now? Let me look.
No, the
I don't
longest.
have the ending.
The longest stream I've ever done is 6. I have not done over 6.
Alright, here's what we gonna do then. I'm gonna do my Jeff Foxworthy impression. What we gonna do is, here's what I think we should do. Once you get good at Sea of Thieves is that kind of game that just keeps you playing.